They say the mirror never lies. But what if the mirror sees something you don't? Something that stares back at you, even when you've walked away. This is not just another ghost story. This is a real documented case that took place in a quiet English town. A case so disturbing, so deeply unnatural, that it was covered up for years. The people who lived through it don't talk about it anymore, and those who tried to investigate, some of them, never came back. It all began in 2013 in the town of Northallerton, England. A young couple, Sarah and James, bought an old Victorian home at the edge of the village. It was beautiful. Rustic wooden floors, ornate chandeliers, and most notably, a massive antique mirror in the master bedroom. The mirror was fixed into the wall. Tall, elegant, framed in black walnut. But there was something off about it, something no one could explain. The first night they slept there, James woke up screaming. He said he saw himself in the mirror, watching Sarah. But the strange part, he wasn't facing the mirror. He laughed it off. Nightmares happen. But then it happened again, and again, every night. Sarah began noticing things too. Sometimes she'd catch a glimpse of something in the mirror that wasn't in the room. A shadow, a figure, something that looked like her, but wasn't. She tried covering the mirror. It didn't help. At night they could still hear tapping, faint, rhythmic tapping coming from behind the glass. One night, James set up a camera facing the mirror. He wanted to see if he was just imagining things. In the footage, for the first hour, nothing. Then suddenly, around 3:12 a.m., the mirror fogged up from the inside. A pale handprint appeared. Then another. Then a face, gaunt, twisted, not human. But here's the worst part. The face in the mirror was James's, but distorted, grinning, eyes completely black. The next morning, James didn't speak. He wouldn't eat. He just sat on the edge of the bed, staring at his reflection. Sarah tried shaking him, yelling, crying. All he whispered was, "He's in there now, and I'm out here." Sarah called a priest. He refused to enter the room. A psychic came and immediately collapsed upon seeing the mirror. She said it wasn't just haunted. It was a gate, a reflection trap, a prison. They tried to remove the mirror, to destroy it. But every time they touched it, they felt pulled in. Not physically, not at first, but mentally. Visions, screams, moments that weren't their own, like reliving someone else's death again and again. Only James remained, still smiling, still watching. The police were called. The footage was confiscated. The house was sealed off. And the mirror, it's still there. Locals say if you walk by at night, you can see a face staring at you from the window. Not watching, but waiting. Because the mirror doesn't just reflect. It remembers, and sometimes it reaches out. Don't trust every reflection you see, because sometimes what looks like you isn't you at all. Subscribe for more true horror stories that leave you questioning your own reality. And remember, next time you pass by a mirror, don't look too long.